Hello and welcome to another mock of Mini Mock March. Today I have you a rather iconic scene from episode 3 of Star Wars, that being Revenge of the Sith, of course. This is Palpatine's arrest. The arrest of the evil boy himself, Palpatine, and technically 4 Jedi come in to stop him. There they are there, but I will speak more on them in a second. But yeah, let's discuss this mock, shall we? Okay, so there are 2 elephants in the room I want to get out of the way immediately. One is the figures. Well, it's both to do with the figures. First is to do with the figures that I have used. I've used them all in their Clone Wars style. I know that technically they were in episode 3 garb for when this actually happened. And LEGO has put out a really good episode 3 Palpatine and a really good episode 3 Sassy Tin, but those were expensive boys, and these are just the figures I had, were these Clone Wars versions. So I just decided to put them in, and I still think they work quite well. You can still tell what scene it is and what's going on. The other slight issue is the character who should be here but isn't, that being Agent Kolar. The fact that I don't own this set and don't own the other episode 3 minifigures would probably speculate to you as to why I do not own an Agent Kolar. That is an expensive figure. It's kind of infeasible for me to get him at this rate, and so I just decided to leave him out. And I don't think he goes too far amiss because he dies very quickly into the scene anyway. So I think these 3 just still work quite nicely, and I like just like the 3 facing off against Palpatine here. But now, moving away from that, we can talk about the actual mock itself. One of the main things I wanted to get with this mock was the shape of it. You can see it's like a big semicircle curve type thing to it, and I really like how that's come off. It gives it like a more of an office feel, if that makes sense. Like, you can tell that the focus of this mock is Palpatine, and you can tell that immediately, which is what I want it to be. I've got his curved window behind the back as well, rounded off. I didn't actually put any glass in there, just because the shape didn't quite make sense, and I've tried to recreate some Coruscant looking buildings in the back. They're not perfect, but I still like the effect overall, as it kind of just looks like mini scale buildings outside the window. His chair I like quite a lot. If I can quickly rip him off. I took off a plate underneath, but you can see I quite like the shaping of that. It just shows he's got quite a lot of importance within the Senate, because after all,
I am the Senate.
Come on, you knew I had to put that in there at some point. He's got a large black desk in front of him. This is slightly modelled after the one from the official Palpatine's arrest set, and I think that just works quite nicely, so I left that in, with some small modifications like taking away the gold studs and stuff. I've got these weirdly shaped things next to him, which were in the scene. I don't know what they are or what they do, but I decided to throw them in just to give it a little bit more interest in this area. The floor is made up with 2 colours, that being dark red and light bluish grey tile. You can see how this like kind of comes out in a way, and like it's got like this own diamond shape to it, and then there's the red floor around it. I quite like that. And the other walls are just dark red and light bluish grey, which I don't think is too bad, just to give the wall some slight interest in there as well, because the wall is not that interesting besides it. And with that, that's just about this mock. There isn't too much to say here about it, really. It's just this like sort of main shot, and you pretty much get everything you need out of this mock, and I'm quite a big fan of it. If I were to show you like around this side, you can see how hideous it all is, but when you turn it around, you get that nice view when you don't knock over some of the buildings that probably killed a couple thousand people in Coruscant, but we won't talk about that. There you go. If you like this mock, like the video, that's what the like button's there for. Comment your favourite aspect of this mock. I think for me it's just the shape. I just like the roundness of this one for my favourite part of this mock. And do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss tomorrow's mock of Mini Mock March. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Do not forget to check out the Mini Mock March playlist if you've missed a mock so far. And bye.